Hi, hello, and welcome to
the Zodiac Academy
with Katie
and Amanda.
Good evening, readers! I'm very excited.
Hyped, even.
I'm so hyped.
We're finally in book 3.
We are here. We are at Zodiac Academy, The Reckoning. Maybe that's how we should start doing the intros. The Reckoning. That's kind of fun. Anyway, we're into book 3, finally, and I'm ready to dive in.
Will we find out what the reckoning is, fam?
Well, we kind of have an idea now. Kind of.
A very
loose idea.
Yeah, vague idea of what the reckoning is.
Yes. So this week I did not write my notes down. They are on my phone, so that is why it is out and about this evening. So if you're watching,
for
viewers, hi. This is why you see the phone and no notepad this evening, or clipboard rather. I will be back to clipboard next week.
Yeah, because I'll be in my.
I don't care for this.
My leather-bound journal.
Leather-bound journal. Okay, let's kick it off. We are right in with chapter 1, and it is from Daddy Orion's point of view.
Thank God.
I would just like the record to reflect that at this current juncture, I am firmly, Orion is number 1 still.
Thank you. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, it's honestly not even really a question. Okay. This is post Pitball battle, #Pitball battle.
Oh, is that what you're
I don't know what else to call it.
Pitmageddon?
Pitmageddon. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad.
We can workshop it.
We can work on it. Orion is walking back to his little house on campus. And he runs into Washer post-fight, and Washer is feeling mad guilty because he, read about the attack. I'm using air quotes. Read the attacks in the cards, and he is feeling like he should have pressed Principal Nova a little harder.
But he also understands why nobody believed him.
Listen, I've gotten it wrong, but he's still feeling guilt that he could have done more. We also determined that his name is Brian. That just made me laugh, which is Amanda's dad's name.
Right. I was like, that's my dad's name, and it makes me feel weird.
Okay. It just made me laugh. So, Brian, if you're nasty, I guess, going forward.
Stop it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but here we are.
Okay.
Orion, not doing well.
No.
He drinks not 1, not 2, 3 bottles of bourbon to try and, detach.
Are we going to find out? First of all, we know that he's a functioning alcoholic. Clearly.
Yes.
But are we going to find out that this all started after Clara? Is that why he started drinking?
I think so. I think that's probably a fair.
His trauma, he's drinking his trauma away.
This is a trauma response, I would say. Yes. Francesca shows up to check on Orion post-fight. She is the fib agent.
Correct.
And we also find out...
was
friends with benefits, I think, or Nebula allies with benefits, shall we say, because we find out that she is in fact one of Orion's lifelong Nebula allies.
Yes.
Which I think is interesting. I knew that we had concept of Nebula allies. I don't know that I was understanding that people were you're my Nebula ally, and they were clocking it to each other. I just thought it was more of a concept, not you actually recognized people.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting little tidbit there. She's like, I think I'll stay here. And he says, no, you gotta go. You can't stay here. And she, I think, clocks that as being a little weird. But, we move on.
Yeah.
Professor Nova also calls a meeting, an all-hands meeting for everybody on campus. We also find out that Principal Nova is a manicore, which I looked up. A manicore is a legendary creature with a human head, lion's body, and a scorpion or dragon tail. It is thought to have originated in Iran.
Oh, interesting.
As the
legend.
The legend, correct. Just thought that was interesting.
I mean, or in this case, the reality.
Sure. We go to the meeting. The meeting obviously is immediately sidelined. Orion makes eyes at Darius from across the auditorium is how I'm visualizing this. And he's like, real subtle, meet me outside.
They just
get out. They just stand up in the middle of the meeting and walk out. this meeting that Principal Nova begged him to be at.
It's all fine.
Okay. And
no problems
we have
here.
a little snippet of a conversation between Darius and Lance, and we find out that Darius confirms for us that Lance is actually training him for ... something. We really still don't know, but
of course.
We know that the dagger, this draining dagger, is involved. That we know that Tori currently is in possession of.
Yes.
Yep. And that is pretty much the end of chapter 1.
Yes.
Any thoughts we want to add here?
No, they talk a little bit about how many kids died in from where.
Yes, we confirmed there were 4 from Zodiac and then 8
from Starlight.
From the other academy.
Starlight Academy. Yes.
So this is post-battle. Everyone is devastated. And just keep that in mind as we read through this, that we are 12, 18 hours post this enormously, like, consequential thing that happened that was very traumatizing for a lot of people.
We did also can get confirmation that our boy Orion is only 4 years out of academy.
You know what's funny? I have that written down and I skipped right over it. Yes, Lance is 4 years post-grad.
Yes.
So if we are assuming that this is a traditional Americanized, like, school 4-year program, that would make Lance 26.
Mm-hmm. Do with that information.
I don't know. It feels right and feels wrong. Feels right in that, like, he still feels, I'm going to use a very vague air quotes here, age appropriate to some degree and young enough for Darcy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he's not nearly old enough. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
In my mind, he was like 30.
At least.
Mm-hmm.
And I made this point to you. I was like, if that's the case, if they're really... So if he's 4 years post-grad and Darius is a sophomore, Darius, if we're being generous, has already turned 20.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes them 6 years age gap.
Mm-hmm.
So that at one point means that Darius was 12 and Lance was 18. That is a big age gap when you're 12 and 18. Like, you know,
maturity,
like,
for sure.
Sure. So, like, them being, like, best friends, like, bestest good, it just seems a little odd to me.
I also don't love when Orion refers to Daddy Acrux as Uncle Acrux. I don't know. It just makes me feel icky. It's
definitely weird. Well, I think the implication is that Lionel, Daddy Acrux, requires him to call him that.
Because they're family, in air quotes.
Sure. It's very
They're bound to each other.
That's right.
Their families are bonded.
That's right. Thank you for pulling that out. I did have that written down and skipped right over it. All right, we'll move on to chapter 2. Chapter 2 is a Tori POV chapter, and we get Welcome to Hell Week, baby. It is officially Hell Week. Principal Nova exclaims at the auditorium meeting that business as usual. Sorry for everyone's losses. We got shit to do. The reckoning do be coming, and we are now in Hell Week.
I said this to you as soon as you asked me what my thoughts were.
Yep.
I said it being referred to as Hell Week is very clear to me that these are people, the writers, the Twisted Sisters, if you will, have watched some sort of documentary on what American college life is like.
Yes.
Specifically fraternity and sorority recruitment.
That's right.
And they have decreed this Hell Week. That's all.
It's funny. I just think it's funny. Will you please turn to the text for me on page 33?
Oh, please. Yes.
Yeah, may I see Hell Week? Because
yes.
I have it written down. Sorry, Amanda has my copy of the book this evening, and I don't have mine, so I'm a little blind here. Yes. Okay, great. That's what could you just read the little excerpt there for us from Principal Nova? This is
the Welcome to Hell Week passage?
Right. Yes.
All right. This is from Principal Nova. You and the rest of the freshman class are now formally beginning the week leading up to the reckoning. During this week, you must pass the trials of your elements before taking part in the final assessment, which will determine whether you are worthy of your place at our prestigious academy. To make sure you are thoroughly challenged, the rest of the student body will be throwing further tests your way at every turn and making your lives hell.
Gasp.
Will you make the cut for this year's official enrollment? It's time to prove how fey you are. Yours, Principal Nova.
So casual. Okay, so we are officially in Hell Week, and what ensues for basically the rest of the chapter is us just getting a little taste of what this is going to look like for our girls. We, the upperclassmen are all wearing scream masks and black robes.
I don't love it.
What?
I wouldn't make it. I'd
Right. So
have
the
run.
upperclassmen are all wearing that, and the freshies are not, which is what's making them stand out. And in unison, the upperclassmen yell, "Fresh meat!" every time they see them, and then torment ensues. And it's so funny how, like, fae, human, doesn't matter. We're all the same, because the first thing that happens is Marguerite. Double middles to this bitch. I'm about sick of her. She coerces our girl Tori immediately, so we still do not have a grasp on coercion.
Nope, but gonna go into the reckoning.
Coercion shields. And we do a classic move where they use the Sharpie onto the forehead, and Tori, classic whore. Oh, good. I mean, more creative. Slag would even be better. Hello.
Oh, well, they are trying desperately not to be British.
I mean, at this point, hello. Like,
I'm just telling you.
The American in the room with us? Like, I think not.
Well, the map.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, the girls are now back together. This is the first morning back to classes, and the girls escape a group of psychos after them. With Sophia's help in her order form, she helps them out, and she also,
of course,
again, someone else helps them out. She has used a spell to get the Sharpie off,
to wipe it off.
Yes.
Other things of note in this chapter.
Yep.
Our boy Caleb is down bad. Down
Real
bad. Like,
yes.
Desperately texting, messaging.
Texting.
And is. Yeah.
He's begging.
Yeah. And I love it.
And she says,
nah, we are not in a relationship, Caleb.
No. And Caleb is really wanting to figure out, like, he's like, well, but
he's caught feelings.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I'll do whatever. What sort of bribery? What sort of game can we make this? Yeah.
Don't worry, the game comes later. She does eventually cave to the game later, but we're not there yet. Okay. Chapter 3, we're bumping over to Darcy. Another fucking article from this Gus character finally has hit the front page of the news, and it is a
attack on Zodiac.
Yeah. Shall we say mischaracterization of what happened at the Pitball. Hashtag Pitball. What did you call it? Pitageddon? Pitmageddon. This is what I have written down. It's totally filled with lies and slander.
Oh, okay.
Helpful here. Marguerite is a little bitch again. And if you would turn to page 47 for us, please.
Could get my hands to work. Yes.
I had something I wanted to read. If you don't mind passing it over here, I'll read it. Sorry, I was not planning on only one copy this evening.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I left my book.
Okay. This is what I want to say. This is from Marguerite. She says, Miss Marguerite Hellberg gave this statement. He's quoting her in the article. They seemed to think they were helping, but their magic was rogue and dangerous. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the deaths were caused by their attacks.
That is just...
And I'm here to tell you, bitch, that is not what the fuck happened.
May I?
Absolutely.
I'm curious if old Gussie McGusserton, these quotes that he's using, or that it's not in quotes, but that he's characterizing as Marguerite having said. Do you think that that's actually what she said? Or are we going to find out that what the information that he's getting looks different, and because he's on the payroll of an heir, Lionel, Daddy Acrux, that he's being... licenses are taken.
Of course, I'm sure.
Liberties.
I'm sure of it. I do think some of it, though, I'm sure is from the mouth of these people. I mean, I'm sure, but like, also, I think all things can be true.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm just curious because, like the story that he got at the party from the twins was vastly different than what ended up being published, even though he had quotes per se.
It's journalism. I do think it's interesting too that this is like the second or third article now that we've seen from this guy, and I feel like he might. I have a suspicion that he's going to stick around.
Yeah, he's a problem for forever.
Yeah, I think he might be a
until maybe we can leverage him at some point.
100%
for Team Good Guy.
100%. Or at least blackmail him into doing something that we need him to do because we get some dirt on Foxy Boy himself. You know. The ladies go to Orion's class, and this will be the first time that Darcy has seen Orion since the
bottom of the pool.
Well, the Pitball. She's on the Pitball, right?
Right.
But this will be the first like one-on-one time when there's not like a mass issue taking place. And she's a little nervous, and she's like, this could be a little awkward. But we find out quickly that that's not really where we're going. He kind of averts it pretty quick by bringing Diego's fucking beanie out. What is with this goddamn beanie?
And even the audience asks, can't you just get another one?
Correct. And he goes, no, my abuela made it. And I get it.
I hear you.
Value. I do understand.
Sure.
What is with the beanie, though?
Is it some sort of magical, like
there is something
portal?
Right,
yeah.
Right. And even Orion seems to clock that there's something with this beanie because he's like, you can have it back, but you have to get it back.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, how much did you get it back? Diego is being such a petulant child in this whole part one.
He's annoying. It's annoying.
He's being annoying. And what is with this fucking beanie? For real.
I don't know.
If it doesn't come out that this beanie is like has some sort of magical powers,
Horcrux of sorts.
Truly, I'm gonna be pissed because this is crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, but most importantly, I think from this chapter, we find out about the elemental trial part of the reckoning test.
Yes.
They get the schedule, and we find out that you have to participate. Every freshman, it's not just the girls, it's all freshmen, have to participate.
Yep.
And you have to participate in each trial with the power that you hold.
Correct.
So, of course, our girls, because they're extra special queens, have all 4 elements, so they have to participate in all 4 trials.
And then they have the reckoning. The next day.
Now, would you just read the schedule for us?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Thursday, air trial. Friday, water trial. Saturday, fire trial. Sunday, earth trial. Monday, the reckoning.
Okay, now...
Why are we doing it on the weekends?
Okay, that's my first question. My second thought is, what an advantage that people have that only have earth power. They go last.
But I guess...
They've got 3 extra days to prepare. The poor people who are doing the air trial... They're up first, and if they're not fucking ready, that's too bad.
Well, see, I think you would want to be the Friday or Saturday, so totally. Water or fire, right, so then you have some recovery time before the reckoning. But yes.
But they're acting like these people haven't got a fucking grasp of anything, and everybody's going to need every second they have to get prepared.
Yeah, we're not learning anything.
Well, right.
So that's where I'm confused. What have we learned?
Well, the girls have learned a lot because they came in at 0. I'm more concerned about the other kids in the class who already have their order forms, who already, but I guess all the freshmen are starting 0 on their elemental powers because they get their elemental powers that first night that they show up to the school.
Right.
So I guess they're all in a kind of a level playing field there.
Did it confirm, and maybe it did, I can't remember, you do the reckoning in your Fae form, not your order form.
We don't know.
Okay.
I don't know that we know the answer to that.
Okay.
I think it'd probably be helpful if you could be in your Fae form for whatever the fuck the reckoning, because I'm guessing you're just about to get your ass kicked is kind of what I'm imagining.
Okay, cool. Can't wait.
Or maybe it's like a la Harry Potter where you face the
sorting hat? No.
No.
The Ouroboros?
The thing that transforms, not a basilisk, the thing that transforms into like your worst fear.
Yeah, isn't that the Ouroboros mirror?
No. No. It's in Snape's class, or Lupin teaches it, and they turn them into like something funny.
Oh,
you know
yes.
Wow. I hate myself for not being able to come up with that. That's really bad. A boggart. That's it. Yeah. Anyway.
I believe you.
I feel like it's going to be something like that.
Okay.
You have to like overcome a fear or something to that effect. Very psychological, but also like you need to be able, but it's all going to be, I'm guessing it's going to be like in an arena of some sort. They're going to have transformed the Pitball Stadium into like an arena.
Oh my God.
Well, it's all magic. What do they care?
No, I know. I'm just thinking, so all the freshmen are out there at the same time, just running around on this field?
No, I think they go one at a time.
We'll never get through it.
Well, there can't be that many kids.
I mean, I guess there are, 20 other books for us to.
Right. Well, I don't think we're going to see everybody's reckoning.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Anyway.
In general, the freshman class feels
whatever.
Stout.
Okay, that's all I have for chapter 3.
Okay.
You ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay, chapter 4. We are bouncing back over to Tori. Tori has lunch with the ass girls, and our sweet, sweet ass girls, they are participating in Hell Week as well. And they get her...
This is so cringe.
I guess I didn't clock this, that Geraldine is bringing them their food every single meal. Did you clock this?
She's... I can't say that I clocked it, but I have seen on the old social media the buttered bagels, and like everybody's talking about Geraldine bringing the buttered bagels. So I assumed that at the very least she's doing breakfast duty.
Okay. Well, she's apparently bringing them meals all the time. And part of her Hell Week, which this is just so stupid. She goes, Tori takes a drink of her drink and she's like, oh my gosh, did I get someone's drink? This is a diet. And Geraldine just is rolling. She's like, Hell Week.
And light mayo.
Although and the half and half mayo. Right. I mean, listen, if you're expecting a Coca-Cola, a crispy
I'm
Coca-Cola.
pissed, if I'm honest.
You take a big sip and it is Diet Coke and you're not prepared.
I'm sorry to the DC girlies. That is not me. I am a fully leaded Coke. I would be mad.
Yeah. Things are really starting to get a little tense with our guy Diego at lunch. He's not okay. He something is up with Diego. The beanie conversation continues on. That's kind of a thread through this whole first part. Is it like, how am I going to get the beanie back? Am I going to get the beanie back? Because we tried to get the beanie back in class, in the previous class, which I don't think we mentioned. And it is a thwarted attempt, because Orion sniffs that shit out immediately.
Correct.
And he's like, Darcy, don't make me put my hands in your pants. Like, I know that.
Yeah, she shoves it down the back of her skirt.
Yeah, and she's like, he would never. No, he would.
No, he would. He's actually itching to.
He's itching to. So let's see what else happens here. Post lunch, Caleb chases down Tori because he makes eyes at her across the table, across the calf. Sends a text and says, "You got 2 minutes," and she's like, "Hee hee, bye, later, haters. Got to play my little game." We have a little kiss sesh in the library. Ooh. But that's it. She's like, gotta go to class, but I'll meet you later.
Leaves him with a heart on. 100%.
She does not meet him later.
No, I know.
The narrator says
yes.
She does not meet him later. We go to fire class. Fire class with everybody. What's with the fire suit? Yet again, this is like the third time this has been mentioned that Tori's like, something about the suit, the suit that I have to wear, it does not work for me. I don't want to wear the suit. And then Darius is like, why? We're Faye. Why are you asking? Just do it.
Just take it off. I would.
Is that is that the deal with the suit? It's more symbolic of her being like, I'm not going to ask anymore. And she's just like, not going to wear it. Or is this like,
I didn't read into
something
I
to the
I
suit?
thought that there was like actually something that in the suit that is preventing her.
No, sorry, I misspoke. Something is absolutely like suffocating her with this. But is the point of this?
I think that you're giving it.
Suit?
I think you're giving it a little too much.
Okay, so what's in it that's suppressing her power or whatever? Or
that I don't know, but like I don't think that symbolism is really like built in here.
Okay, I'm going too far. My guess is that it's going whatever her order form is. We're going to find out has an aversion to something in the fire suit. I'll just make something up. Maybe like it's copper. I don't know. Like, and there's copper in the suit and
it dampens. Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of where I think we're headed here. But it's interesting that it doesn't seem to bother Darcy. but it really bothers Tori.
Yeah, I think that we are going to find out that they are not of the same
order.
Yeah.
But also we do know too that Tori's much more powerful with fire than Darcy is. Too.
Right. And we know that they both have the ability for the red and blue
the special flames.
Yeah, special fire.
Special fire. Which I would like to say I clocked this with the dresses that they were wearing. The dress colors that they were wearing are the colors of the flames that they created in the Pitball arena.
Yay. You did it. I'm proud of you.
Okay. Thanks.
You did it. Amazing.
Okay. Things are starting to get a little dicey in fire class with Darius and Caleb. Caleb is giving a little jelly vibes because it becomes very clear that Darius and Tori have been having #fire practice together.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
Caleb's not loving it.
Caleb gets paired up with Darcy
to in class.
Yes, to practice. Mm-hmm. And Tori is with Darius, and Caleb
does not like it.
Lover boy's mad.
Neither does Darcy, because Darcy's like, I'm in the middle and I don't like this.
She was like, and in fact, I'm getting no instruction here.
I'm getting nothing. But interesting, and we know now that Seth and Caleb have hooked up before. In scenarios, right?
I hope we get more of that.
Right. So we know that has happened, but it's not intimated that there's ever been any real jealousy between the heirs and ladies. It's not been a problem for them yet.
Yeah.
And I fear this problem may continue.
Yeah, because I don't think that they've really caught feelings for anyone.
Right.
It's just fucking.
Right. And we know what's coming later with Darius, and I think problems are coming. Yeah. Okay. You got anything else for chapter 4?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, great. Chapter 5, we're skipping back to Darcy. Darcy is on her way to have her first one-on-one liaison meeting with Orion post-pool, post-class, post-pitball massacre, and she's actively nervous because she's like, this is gonna be awkward because he put the kibosh on any funny business going forward, and she's like, but why? It is incredibly tense. I said this will they won't they thing is killing me. It is killing me. It is killing me to not read ahead. I want to zoom right through this so badly.
Well, because when we got his POV, we know at the end of book 2 that he was like, fuck it.
I knew I was waiting. I've been waiting for and we kind of got it at the end of book 2, but we really are getting it now.
Yeah. He's struggling.
I'm waiting for those words to be uttered. I need
allowed
I
to
need it allowed.
Got it. To Darcy. You need it to be said to Darcy.
Badly. Okay. So during their liaison training, Orion puts forth an idea. If you'll turn to page 83, please. He puts forth a concept that he's been kind of thinking about what the girls' order form might be. And he says that they are he thinks they could be a
Ismanian?
Is that how we're going to say that?
Someone will correct me
inevitably.
Dragon. Yes.
Now, if you would, please read for us a little excerpt about these types of dragons.
Sure. The long extinct Ismanian dragon was once a powerful order. As the largest of the dragon orders, its fire was 3 times the strength of its smaller cousins. Often darkest blue in color, it had a forked tongue and poisonous breath, which could kill a fae up to 50 feet away. Now, that would be very helpful in some scenarios here.
It sure would.
The forked tongue really sent me.
Now, we know that Tori has been rocking the blue aspects, right? Which is funny because Darcy has the blue hair.
Right.
So that's a whole nother the blue theme is really heavy here but I wonder if that is what Tori is. Maybe not Darcy.
Got it.
But I'm wondering if perhaps this is the type of dragon that maybe Tori is.
Okay.
Anyway, just a thought. And Darcy's just like, okay, and like, what am I supposed to do with this information? So he's like, I'll sign you guys up for dragon practice.
Dragon tales,
That's
dragon
right.
tales.
From class, we have to let out a little bit of this tension that's tensioning, and we decide to go for a little walk.
Yeah,
We're
that'll
go
help
for a
us blow
stroll
off
about.
some steam.
Well,
steam.
we just can't be in a closed classroom alone. So we go for a walk, and a little play fighting ensues, if you will. And surprise to no one, that doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
To the point of, are we about to fuck? And then it's, nope, gotta go. And Darcy actually demands a new liaison. She goes, I can't do this. You said no. Now you say yes. I'm very confused.
Yep.
He's like, well, maybe we could, what? And she, with the queen she is, says, I'm not fucking doing this. Goodbye and see ya. She gets her ass back to her room. She takes out her phone. And damn.
What if I don't want it to stop?
She gets the text. And I literally have the after text. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Here it is. And now we're in. And now the hook is there.
Oh, that was fun.
And just split.
Twasn't I?
Darcy's legs. I'm gagged. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he has finally gone. Okay.
They're done here.
If you're watching, I'm so sorry. If you're listening, you've got no idea what's happening, and that's fine. The books are just falling. I'm so happy. I am ecstatic. I'm thrilled. At this point, I'm like, I don't care about anybody else. I just want to hear about Darcy and Orion. I want more POV chapters from Orion so badly. I can't stand it.
Yeah. I want like a book from Orion's POV. Oh,
that's interesting you say that. I think that almost exists.
Oh, really?
We'll talk about it at the end.
Okay. Because I have said this before and I will say it again. I'm so nervous that something happens to my boy.
I am very nervous as well.
Because
I'm very
he
nervous.
is not on enough.
He's not on. I know.
And he's the only.
I know.
Okay.
Well, you know who else isn't on a lot of these lists either? Seth.
And y'all are
Max.
Seth stands though.
Yes. The comments are coming for our necks right now on the Seth of it
You'll
all.
come around.
You'll come around. Okay.
And Max too.
And maybe we will. But we're just not there yet. And right now that's fine. And I'm here to say for all, to live for all time on the internet. I'll say it again. I do not forgive Seth. And you know what? Great segue. Chapter 6. Seth's POV. Here we go. Sethy gets a flea dip. Which actually sounds kind of nice. He's like it's like kind of minty and like
you're just like taking a plunge for 15 minutes.
It's like in like a nice pool. I'm like, and you would have thought that this was just like the end. I'm like, dude, you went for a swim. Relax.
Yeah, you're getting a shampoo. You're gonna be fine.
We are also getting some weird kind of partial, I'm going to call them flashbacks because they're in it, but he's like thinking, ruminating about some weird shit from his childhood. He mentions having a sibling, but he just uses the word sibling. He doesn't say brother or sister. He just says sibling. So I'm curious what that means. And it's giving they're dead.
Oh.
Or like away from the pack, or they're
black
wolf,
sheep,
something because I'm guessing bad. That's all I have. Something is obviously not okay. He also is finally realizing, or maybe he finds out for certain, the pack is pissed at him.
Yeah.
Because the pack has been chit-chatting and they have found out that Darcy has been oopsie made an Omega. And they are not fucking having it. They're like, she doesn't even go here.
It's her or us. Is basically their throwdown.
It's because she's not a wolf. And they're fucking pissed. And it's very much giving, she doesn't even go here. Get her out. And so they basically say, you either get rid of her or you're losing the whole pack.
Yeah.
Because we're pissed.
And he's not handling it well.
He's not doing okay. He and the other heirs decide to stay at the tree house at King's Hollow that night. And they're like, we gotta get away, bros. It's really hard out here.
We gotta beat that curfew. Nobody can keep us down.
Curfew. Oh my God. Okay. This 11 p.m. curfew is, I'm like, 11 p.m.
I'd love to be in bed.
Need a curfew
Nothing
for
more.
that.
Yeah. I'll take myself home.
So Seth is like, fine, I guess I'll stay with my boys tonight, because that's exactly how Seth Capella talks. You know it is. Sir, when I read that in that Orion POV chapter, I can't remember what book it was in, but he was like reading, sir? It was so dumb. Okay, so apparently one of the side effects of being on the outs with your pack is that Seth is major horny boy.
Yeah.
He is not getting laid, and he is
Horny for a hole.
quite literally a body.
Yeah.
Hey, he is looking for a warm body, because we find out, dun da da da, Cal and Seth have hooked up.
Yeah. Would watch. Sign me up.
Seth also is like, yeah, we kiss, and Caleb's like, I don't remember it like that.
He was like, no, but we've like hooked up, but there was always a girl around.
Yeah, right. Caleb's like, well, there was a girl there when this happened. And Seth
Caleb.
was like, but not the whole time. And I'm like, you got... So
how heterosexual of you,
so
Caleb.
we know that Seth is like polyamory or not polyamory, but he's like pansexual. Like he's into anything that walks.
A hole's a hole.
Caleb, I'm a little more like
bi-curious.
What are we doing here? Yeah, like what's going? Because it wasn't a no. He was just like, dude, give it a fucking break. I'm horned up for somebody else right now.
Yeah, he's got heart eye emojis.
That's right. And I mean, Seth is looking at everybody. He checks out Darius. He is looking at Max.
He's trying to rub up on everybody.
He does not care.
He says that it's because, as you said, a side effect of the pack not having an orgy. Or maybe the pack is having an orgy without him.
Without him.
He's not getting his love tank filled.
And then, also funny too, Caleb was like, hey, also, you have a girlfriend. Her name is Kylie.
Yeah, he was like, I forgot about her.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about Kylie.
That's so upsetting for Kylie. No, we don't.
No.
I didn't say poor Kylie. That came out of your mouth. I just said.
I didn't say that. You did.
No, you just said it.
You said poor Kylie.
No, I said that's upsetting for Kylie. You said poor
Am I
Kylie.
having a stroke?
You are. You literally just said it.
Okay, I thought you said
No,
it.
I said that's upsetting for Kylie.
Yeah.
I would be upset.
Okay.
If I'm Kylie.
I don't feel bad for Kylie. I want to be clear.
If I am Kylie and I'm reading this chapter, I'm like, he didn't even remember I existed.
Ouch.
I forgot that you existed. It isn't love, it isn't hate, it's just indifference.
Oh. Okay.
Mother Taylor.
The heirs have a bro hangout sesh, and they speculate that they also think that the girls might be dragons as well. Which makes me now think, no way they're dragons. Now it's been mentioned twice, too obvious. Or do you think the other?
I think that maybe one of them is a dragon.
Okay.
But I don't think that both of them are the same order.
They also now speculate that they're like, Darius, this means that you could marry one of them and not have to marry your cousin.
And he goes,
oh my God, I totally could. I mean, for 1 second, he has a moment of hope, and then he's like, no, my dad's just going to kill them.
Lionel will murder them. Yeah. In fact, it'll be easier if we murder them before their order emerges.
Great, so we've got like 7 seconds.
Which, in all honesty, if that's what the end goal here is, we could have murdered them in page 2.
Right.
So
because we're not going to.
Well, I know that, but
right.
This doesn't hold water for me.
But in this talk of if marrying so and so, Caleb gets very upset again, and he's like, "You can't marry her." And Darius is like, "What do you mean? Are you jealous?" It's tense. It's very tense. The boys are fighting.
Yeah, they're going to whip their dicks out any second.
It's not going to be good. Well, I mean, we'll watch, but like it's not going to be good. But
Seth is actually going to get in on it.
That's right. But I think this might be a good time to talk about this. Okay, so we have been told a couple of different times now that this is not a why choose. That people keep, and which feels like a spoiler, but like I guess at this point we both know it. So like, is it not? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why can't it be?
Let's be right. But let's be realistic, kind of with where we're at. We've got Caleb or Darius for Tori,
and Orion
is for Darcy for the most part, right?
As far as we know, that's the only option
as it stands for now. Because Seth feels kind of out of the equation for her. I think she's like, no, I can't get past the hair of it all. Which same. So that leaves Max. Max doesn't have a love interest with these two at all. Like, we're not even remotely trying to have any sex tinge with them. He's no attempt whatsoever. Which, again, I would like to point out, he's the only black guy, which feels unfair. But do with that what you will. So you've got that. You've got then at Seth, let's say, and then either Darius or... So that's 3 of the heirs that are kind of left out here floating with no love interest. Who are they getting
that
with?
We know of yet?
Well, I'm talking about for where we're at right now. And, like, the characters on the board.
So, Geraldine is not spoken for.
Right. And her friend, Angelina.
Correct.
And these are all... Well, we could name anybody, I guess. Diego, Sophia.
Yep.
Tyler, the paparazzi guy.
Oh, right. And Tyler's mentioned multiple times.
Well, and Tyler comes up later. He helps big time. So
correct.
I think he's kind of like getting brought into the fold now because a kind of a truce has been made. Between him and the girls. It feels like.
And
so
then,
I'm just wondering, like, and then I have to think next school year in 6 books from now, whenever that is. There are going to be more freshmen incoming, and we've already mentioned Xavier,
right?
And we know we're like trying to figure out what are we
how
going to do
we
with
going to get him here?
How's he going to whatever?
Yeah.
So we have to assume at some point Xavier comes on campus. With him would be like a whole nother class of freshmen. What happened? What? There are too many heirs and not enough girls.
Well, there are.
I mean, our twins.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I guess I thought when we came into this that, like, the girls were basically going to each get 2 heirs to some degree. It's kind of how I imagined this.
They're
going.
collecting infinity stones.
That's right. And that's just simply not what's happening here.
Okay.
So I just wanted to clock that.
Okay.
That it currently stands that only one of the heirs potentially will be with one of the sisters. So it seems.
Yes, as it seems right now. Because
Darcy, I think, is it's endgame with Orion. I fear. You disagree?
No. I hope that it is.
Okay.
I am standing by my nervousness that something bad happens to Daddy.
I mean, I'm very nervous too. But if something happens to him, I don't know that she's immediately jumping into the arms of one of the heirs. But maybe
arms of
the heirs. Okay. Chapter 7. We skip back to Tori.
Yep.
The girls go to dragon practice. Of course, there is no dragon professor because why would there be? Darius is the professor.
Yeah, because he's the biggest and baddest.
Oh my God.
As far as we know.
Sure. There is only one other female dragon at Zodiac currently, which is Angelina.
Angelica. That's her name.
Is it Angelica? Oh, I thought it was Angelina. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've been saying Angelina this entire time. You didn't correct me.
I'm sorry.
Angelica, a part on Geraldine's friend. Now you've distracted me.
I'm sorry.
Angelica. Okay, so she is the only female dragon that we
Correct.
have on campus currently. So all of the other dragons are guys, and
they're
now
sniffing
they are,
her out.
Oh my God, they are thrilled. They're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
2 more girls, and Darius is like, no, forget it. They don't immediately transform into dragons, and he's like, get fucking lost. You're not a dragon.
Yeah, you can't go fly with us. So.
Oh, okay. So that was very short lived.
So yes, so much for lessons.
Literally so much for lessons. Max is lurking in the shadows. He wants a word with Tori, so he sends poor Darcy off to try and piss herself with the water in her body.
Yeah.
And he's like, I need to chat with you. Can I have a chat? And Tori says, sure. And he offers her a bargain. And I gotta tell you, this is the lamest duck bargain I've ever heard. He goes, I'll teach you how to breathe underwater if you forget my secret. I don't understand. She still knows the secret. You're a bastard. Like, that information does not go. He can't wipe it from her brain. So he's just
trusting her.
I don't know. This seemed really stupid, but also sure. So now Tori, he basically teaches her, yeah, you just put an air bubble around your mouth. Duh.
She's like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, so, okay. So he teaches her how. He doesn't even wait for her to come back up. He just ditches her ass at the pool or at the lagoon or wherever they are.
Which, when you guys keep telling me that Max is going to get, like, this redemption arc, I'm like, he's had a lot of options.
He's giving nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
He also, we've gotten one Max POV chapter, I think, too. He's just, we're struggling a little bit with Max right now.
Yeah.
I hope we get some more of him because right now he is doing next to
He's
nothing.
not getting close to redemption.
No.
For us.
And that is the end of chapter 7.
Sure
Very
is.
short chapter. We bounce back to our girl Darcy. We have yet another run-in with the upperclassmen, but this time who comes to the rescue? Tyler, the paparazzi, aka new Pegasus in town. He transforms into his Pegasus form, and we whisk the girls away.
Yep.
And so now we have called a truce, basically. He's like, you saved my life at the Pit-Mageddon. Pit-Mageddon.
Mageddon. You keep calling it Pit-Mageddon.
Okay.
Pit-Mageddon.
No,
like Armageddon.
I know. That's what I'm saying too. You're just adding an M.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pit-Mageddon.
I know. Okay.
Welcome to life with us. Pegasuses. Pegasies?
I stand by Peggy.
Peggies. Just call them Peggies.
Yeah. A group of Pegasus.
Peggies. Honestly, excellent.
No, sorry. They're a herd. We find out they're a herd. That's what they're called.
Yeah, a herd of Peggies.
Stop. Okay. Tyler rescues them. Tyler, in return for saving the girls, asks for a favor to put in a good word with Sophia. He's got a little crush on Sophia. And Darcy is like, well, I don't know. And Tori immediately is like, yes, we'll do it. No problem.
Diego's had his chance to make a move. If this is what he needs to to light a fire under his ass, then like go for it. That's basically her thought process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, Seth, oh my God, these heirs and their one. Can I have a chat? Can I pull you for a chat? Can I have a chat?
No, but.
So here we go. So Seth now wants a private word with Darcy, and he offers her leverage, which he at least gives her something that she could fucking use. So she leaves the orb, and to have her private conversation or watch this video that Seth has sent her. So that they can go have a private moment. And while Tori stays at the orb and puts in said good word with Sophia, and Diego is fuming. And that's when Darcy says, got a jet. So Darcy leaves, have her meeting with Seth, and Lance is texting her. And if you could just pull up page 139 for me, please. Stop yawning. We're almost done.
Okay.
Would you read the last couple of text? Because he's groveling now. He's trying real hard to get back in. And these texts are, I love it.
Lance. You do like keeping a guy in suspense, don't you? Darcy, for someone who is very clear about what does and doesn't happen above swimming pools, I'm surprised you're still looking for the answer to your last question. Lance, what about the question before that then? Green or blue? Darcy, what difference does it make to you aside from being able to tell me and my sister apart?
Oof.
Lance,
Oof.
blue means you like me. Kicking my feet. It's so dumb, but I love it.
I have that written down too. I love it so much.
Darcy, that makes no sense. Besides, blue hair meant something to me once, but I don't need it anymore.
Fuck yeah, girl. No, you don't.
Do you want me to keep going?
You can just skip down to the last couple of texts.
Okay. These are all from Lance. Lance.
Now she's decided
she's
like,
ghosting him.
Yeah, I'm going to leave him on red for a bit.
Lance, I know what it meant. Darius told me after the fall party, but I have my own better meaning, and Solaria has one too. P.S. I fully intend to break that guy's legs once you give me his name, by the way. Then Lance with the double text. I guess you're about to go back to radio silence. So for what it's worth, in Solaria, blue means royal. And to me, blue means you.
Kicking my little feet. I literally have written down here, blue means you. And then the emoji.
Oh.
I love it so much.
Daddy-O got some game.
He got some game.
Yeah.
He's 26-year-old.
He's had some practice.
You know,
well, I don't know. Have you talked to a 26-year-old lately?
No.
I'm not sure
that my sister, but that's,
yeah. She's not trying to spit bars at you.
Right. So Darcy makes her way back to her room. She watches the leverage tape that Seth has sent her. It's a striptease. But at the end, he holds up a sign over his dick that says, I will give up my position. Like, I
renounce my claim to the throne of Solaria.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Chaotic.
It's so stupid. Because I'm watching it and I'm going, I'm not watching it, I'm reading it. And I'm confused because I'm like, Seth, everyone has seen your junk. Like, I also am confused by this. He's like, oh, did you see the end, though? Where I wouldn't be the heir for Solaria anymore. Like, he's just so dumb.
He's just kind of a dopey dog.
He's a himbo.
Yeah.
He's a himbo. And she's like, okay, I guess I'll go have this meeting with you. This meeting is so bizarre. I still have no idea what's happening here. She rides on his back in his wolf form to the beach. And she's like, we got to get back for curfew because we couldn't possibly get out past curfew. And he's like, I don't care for that voice.
I don't care for that. It's like a demonic child.
And we get the sob story from Seth about the way of the wolves. And he spent a week by himself. And I gotta be honest with you. Okay.
But I wonder if that's how his other sibling didn't make it.
That's my guess. That is my guess as well.
Because the sob story that he gives us, I mean, they like abandon him and he's snowed in a blizzard. I am not saying that this redeems him in any way, but it does give us some context. Yeah, it gives us some context to why they're all so psychotic.
Sure, but like...
Okay. Get over it. Go to therapy.
I just can tell anything he does for me.
Go to therapy.
So we get the sob story from him. And Darcy is certainly like softening to him, but I still don't think that this like gets him back in her.
She pats him on the head.
She's like, okay.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Buddy. And she's like, I kind of want to give you a hug, in which she does give him like a hug. And whatever they do, it, quote, works. And now she's initiated.
Oh, right. Because she has to show some sort of like
you either have affection
to please him.
Yeah. Yuck.
I didn't care for that phrasing.
To, like, fight him. And also the whole time he's telling her this story, this like fucking sob story about like, woe is me. He's like, we could just fuck and that would like be easier. What? Like, I hate this
It's giving
guy.
Predator.
I hate this guy. I also can't unsee what's his nuts from Clueless that we talked about in the last episode. The rolling with the homies, the one that Ty gets with. It's all I can see.
Travis, is that
Travis? Oh my God, good pull. Yes.
Yeah.
Travis. He is Seth Capella.
If you want to know something crazy, that's like the third time today that I've Clueless has been referenced in or around a conversation with me.
As it should.
Yeah. Just in case you're wondering.
It's a work of art.
Yeah.
It stands the test of time. And that is the end of chapter 8 from Darcy's POV. Now, I have chosen to combine chapters 9 and 10 because chapters 9 and 10, chapter 9 is from Darius's POV, chapter 10 is from Tori's POV. And they are sort of telling one, I would say, longer tale here.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 9, the very high level, our girl Tori gets absolutely fall down pissed, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
She gets drunk as shit in the orb on a Tuesday.
With Diego and Sophia.
We're out here. We are playing Truth or Dare. We're stripping on the table. I don't know. They're 20 or 19 or however old they are. They're acting dumb.
Everybody in this book is taking shots. what are we
Were
doing?
you not a shots girl in college? Okay.
I mean, I think that I was, but I just wasn't like, it's Tuesday, we're going to hang out at the student union, which is the orb,
Sure.
and we're going to do shots.
The student union of it all is quite odd, but also they're in the UK, okay? Because Darius talks about going and getting a 6-pack to take back to his room. No American college does this because nobody can drink because they're not of drinking age. The drinking limit in the US is 21. I don't know if they know this. Seems like not. We can't go down this road because then we're just
spiraling.
We've never been to an American university. The point being, she gets drunk.
Yeah.
And it's not good.
Yeah.
She loses control of her powers. She passes out. She loses control of her powers and she starts, her water magic is like pushing water out and freezing.
Correct.
And then her
she's having like a nightmare.
She's having like a nightmare. Yes, she's having a nightmare while she's passed out, and she loses control of her powers. Darius just so happens to be in the orb, getting a brewski for the night. He has to intervene and help because, of course, the heir's drunk asses have done this before, and he kind of knows like how to help.
Yeah.
Manage their powers. So he runs over and he's like, "Let me just, you guys."
Well, because she's like drowning. She is having that recurring nightmare where she is drowning in the car, but then we also find out it's now morphed like into the pool scene.
Right. So she's now like coughing up water. So Darius is helping her. He kind of pushes her magic around into her earth magic, and now flowers are sprouting. But that's easier to contain and less dangerous for her in some way. Anyway, so he kind of gets her under control, and he scoops her up, and he's like, he's so annoyed with Sophia and Diego. He's just like,
how could you let her get here?
Yeah, he just is looking at them like, you dumbasses.
Yeah.
So he scoops her up, and he's like, I got this. Like, thank you. I'll take care of it from here. And you know what? By God, Sophia, what a good friend. Because she's like, no, she fucking hates you.
Yeah. You can't kidnap her.
And he's like, you gonna take her from me?
Well, yeah, he pulls the power ranking card. Like, what are you going to do? And Diego's over here like, I can't find my hat. I can't find my hat.
Yeah. So Darius takes her back to his room to manage her power overnight while she's passed out.
Yeah. I was like, is somebody going to lay her on her side? Like, make sure that she doesn't choke. Because she was choking on water in her magical coma. But nobody's worried about her choking on her vomit?
Right.
Just curious.
I also do think it's important at this point, too, that Darcy does already have her shirt already taken off, and Darius can see what's going on, and he is very interested.
He is very interested in the gold bra and panties.
Yes. So I have that written down. Gold lingerie. Key role.
And
any chance
a dragon boy loves gold.
Loves the gold. Dare I say the gold lingerie is a character in this particular chapter.
Yeah.
But he informs Sophia, I'm not a fucking rapist, okay? I'm evil, but I'm not that evil.
Well, he's like, I could get laid by looking at a girl, so.
Okay, here's the thing. That is the defense for a lot of young men in these rape trials, so I didn't love that.
Yeah.
I didn't love that defense, but like, there must be a line drawn, and so I'm glad at least that
I'm evil, but I'm not that evil.
I would never do that. Not that we would really know that about him, but okay. But good to know.
Yeah.
And boy, he is having a time. This is hard for our guy, Darius. She is not well. She ends up throwing up in Darius's room, but he's like, I should be really annoyed by all of this, but I'm not. I'm kind of endeared to her because she's in the hottest.
She's
thing he's
half
ever
naked
seen.
Right. Wearing his shirt.
She steals his shirt from him. She ends up snuggling up to him.
Of course.
And they're having this drunken conversation about, why are you such an asshole?
Right.
And he's like, oh, I thought you were going to tell me how hot you thought I was. And she's like, I'm drunk. I'm not stupid. Anyway, it's a great little exchange that they have. And that sort of is the end of the chapter.
Hold on. There's one section that we didn't discuss.
Oh, okay, sure.
Back in the student union, aka the orb, when Sophia is putting up a fight about
yes,
leaving with Tori.
Yes.
our boy Darius sort of redirects the conversation and is like,
Smart.
so I have a friend,
A cousin.
a family cousin, whatever. And
A distant cousin.
thank you. And his name's Philip.
I like how they both are like, I've never even heard the name
I've never
Philip.
met a Philip.
What?
And he just, his order form just appeared, and he is a Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Philip is obviously Xavier. And he's like, could you like help him? We're a dragon family, so this like doesn't really work. And so Sophia's like, ugh, whatever, fine. Here's my number. Give Philip your number.
Well, she even clocks it as like,
she knows this
Philip.
is
like,
yeah.
Okay. Sure, yeah, I'll talk to him. So I wonder if that is going to perhaps be a potential love interest down the road as well.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Picasso.
Which means then Sophia is out for Diego and Tyler, potentially.
Again,
I'm just like trying to track where all our players are.
I am not convinced that Diego is good.
I understand. Thank you for pulling that up. Yes, that was a good point. I meant to bring that up.
I did so succinctly. Words are hard at this hour.
Late. It's late. So let's move into chapter 10. Final chapter of this here section. This is back to Tori. Oh boy. Tori wakes up and she is very confused about where she is.
As we've all been there.
She wakes up and she's like, oh, this hot man. And
that gave me chills.
And then she says, Darius says something like, you better stop that, or this ain't gonna go how I'm not. My gentlemanliness is gonna.
You're getting
off.
my engines revved up,
and she is like, "What?" Her head nearly spins off her body when she realizes that she's in Darius's room. I have to assume that she maybe thought she was with Caleb.
Well, she thinks that she's with.
Well, she thinks she's dreaming.
But she thinks that she's like with Darcy for a minute.
Well, that's when she goes to bed.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. But well, she knows she's like caressing a man's chest. She knows it's not Darcy.
Got it.
But I'm guessing she maybe thought she was with Caleb, but then she maybe thinks she's dreaming. And she's not. She's with Darius, and she has a full, absolute meltdown. The glow of the night is over. Mm-hmm. The moment is lost. Mm-hmm. Our kind of little truce that they seem to have had immediately over. Interesting though, Darius was like, wait, like don't go. Like, tell me, because he asked her about, I can't remember what he says, but he asked her like, why don't you stay? And he's like, his inner monologue in the previous chapter was like, I would listen to anything she said. Mm-hmm. What? And remember, he's dead sober.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he asks her about the nightmare
right, and the boyfriend, and she kind of tells him about his name is Zane. Ouch. About Zane leaving her in the car and whatever. They have like a really nice moment. Even in the morning, I'm like, oh, maybe we're trying to like turn a corner. Nope. Darcy absolutely freaks out. She's like, gotta go. See you later. Decides to run to her because they're in Ignis' house, right? Mm-hmm. So runs down to her room, slams the door, not in her clothes, and she's just like, this is horrible.
Scalding hot shower. Wash away the shame.
That's right. She's like, I guess we'll try to endure yet another day. I can't do this with him. This is not good. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we also had a moment with the dagger in his bedroom. The dagger is in her backpack in Darius's room. And she reaches in, she's going to like get some of her clothes out or something, and she touches the dagger. Mm-hmm. And he comes over and she's like, oh, let me just cover that up. Yep. Just to remind us that she's the one that has the dagger currently. And Darius is actively looking for it. So when this comes up that she has
it's going to be bad.
This is going to be a big fucking problem.
Well, and the secret will be out that he'll know that she stole everything and set fire to his room.
That's exactly right. So let's not forget that is kind of looming over our head too.
Yep.
So we'll inevitably have a huge fight about that.
Yeah.
She is ready to stomp off to start her day. She opens up her door, and Darius has very neatly folded and left all of her clothes in front of her door. Mm-hmm. And she decided she was going to wear stilettos to class.
I don't know why we went from flats, to immediately the highest heel in your...
They're rich. You're telling me you got 2 pair of shoes? You're rich. You've been ordering shit online left, right, and center, girl. You're telling me you got 1 pair of flats, and that's it. Also, a flat? We can wear like a cool sneaker?
I was thinking that they said flat, but like meant, because Tori is more of a...
sporty kind of girl.
Yeah, I figured it would be like a Converse or like a boot.
Uh-huh.
Because they have referenced other shoes that she has worn besides the stiletto.
No, she says a flat.
I know.
I thought was odd.
But I don't know why stiletto was the other choice, because it has been referenced that she has worn other footwear.
I don't know. Seems like an odd choice, but either way, her little feetsies are saved because Darius returns her shoes and all of her clothes.
Yeah,
and he doesn't say anything to her. He doesn't try to like.
They were just folded and left in front of her door.
Mm-hmm. And that, I guess, is like he must not be a monster.
I mean, honestly, great. Yeah. I love it. Thank you for doing my laundry.
Tori then, of course, stomps downstairs through the common room. There's a bunch of people downstairs. They try to have another #Hell Week moment. Fresh meat.
She's not fucking with that.
She is not fucking having it. She pulls the hood up on her jacket, and Darius says, "Let her go."
Well, they like try and come at her, and she pushes her air.
Yeah.
Mega air energy and knocks a bunch of people over, but some people were still remaining upright, and they were like gonna go in, and Darius said, "Not today, Satan. Like just let her go.
Not worth it."
Which certainly somebody's gonna clock and call out, right?
Oh, I doubt it. Nobody seems to clock anything they're doing. They do whatever they want.
This is so crazy.
Yeah, and that is basically the end of chapter 10.
I love it.
Yeah. Any thoughts? I have a couple of thoughts here. Chapter 9, the Darius POV chapter, I think might be my favorite chapter that I've read so far. I loved it. I thought it was the best writing. I thought that the tension felt like real and like very palpable. And I'm like, oh, I see. We are slowly building this tension. I actually thought that it was really good.
Okay. I still think the underwater pool scene is my favorite chapter so far.
That also is a good one. Also, it's Orion.
Yep.
I have on here, I am deeply team Darius and Tori at this current juncture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over Orion and Darcy, or that's just on that side?
For
okay.
Tori.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry,
yes. Caleb. Well, I still love Caleb.
I do too. I want him to have someone very equally hot and cool.
I just love that he's lover boy right now. Like that he is
right.
In
which
too
makes
deep.
You think that he is
end
not
game.
End game. Because he was first.
Okay.
First, not last.
Okay.
That's my fear.
In other news, I have cast my Seth.
Yes. I added a casting as well.
I have cast my Seth.
Hit me.
It's Tyler from Vampire Diaries. He was also a werewolf.
Oh. With the dark hair?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like it? Who did you think Tyler was?
Well, for a second I was thinking the cop.
Oh, no.
The only human friend. What's his name?
Matt.
That's who, when you initially said it, that's who I thought.
No.
But you mean like Tyler with like a blonde wig? Seth has blonde hair.
No, I think Seth has dark hair. You're thinking Caleb. Caleb has blonde.
Caleb has curly, short, curly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm almost certain that Seth has like long blonde hair that he wears
Are
in a man
you
bun.
sure?
I think so.
He's dark haired for me.
That's why I keep saying Trevor Lawrence with like long hair is Seth to me.
Okay.
I think so. I think he's got blonde hair. We'll fact check this.
Okay. Even if he does, it's Tyler for me.
Did you add it on here?
Yeah.
You did. Oh, you did. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I also added one today too. Did you see this?
Mm-mm.
Darius. Skeet Ulrich from Scream.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My Youngs, if you watch Riverdale, he is like hot dad. He's
biker dad.
Yeah, he's Jughead's dad in Riverdale, but back in the day in the 90s, he was in a show in a movie series called Scream, and
Okay.
he was very hot and very kind of scary and like blood and hot and just
Okay. I haven't cast my Darius yet, and it's going to be hard for me.
Well, that's just who I've got right now. Maybe not even for Darius. Maybe he could even be like, oh, no, I kind of like him for Darius. I don't think he's big enough though. I like him for someone, but for now, that's where I'm going to put him.
Well, just remember, we can always give them the Marvel makeover.
Oh, good point.
Where they have to put on like 60 pounds of muscle.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyway, I am thoroughly enjoying. I am really having a hard time cutting off and stopping.
Okay.
Because I'm very in it now. I know that the grammar is really bothering some of you guys. I totally get it. I know it's tough. Do you know, Tommy brought up a good point too. She's like, I wonder if some of the things that people are bumping up against are what we're clocking as being like British isms.
Yeah.
Versus actual grammatical errors or like spelling mistakes.
Yeah. No, listen.
I think that is part of it, but there are also other problems.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is certainly some of it. The turn of phrase, the spellings of words.
Yeah.
Pajamas being one of them.
Yeah.
Like, that is not the Amerocentric, like, way.
Yeah.
But some of it's just not good.
Totally. I don't
The content, like, the actual, like, story, I don't know that you and I have that much of an issue with. Like the plot.
No, it's fine. It's just we're like, it's because you're getting so many POV chapters, it slows the story down because you can only move the plot forward so much if you're jumping around from person to person to person, because you got to figure out, what are you doing, what am I doing, what are they doing, kind of all at the same time. It's hard to kind of push the story forward. So I think that's part of the reason it's moving so slow. Because in this book so far, what are we, page 197 or 200 or something?
Hold on.
We've only covered like...
Yeah, about 200.
Okay, so we've covered like 2.5 days. They've slept twice.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So do we think that we get through all 4 years? Is that how the book series ends?
I don't know. I'm struggling to see how that is possible.
Because that's crazy.
Well, you've got the original series, right? Not including the spinoffs and like the
Ruthless
order
Boys
that we're following. But the Zodiac Academy books, there are 9. Well, there's 10 because you've got an 8.5.
Right.
So you've got 1 through 8, 8.5, and then 9. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we make it through. I think we get to the reckoning in this, and that's only 4 days from now.
This is crazy work.
So that would be books 1, 2, 3, and you know how long we will have covered?
6 weeks.
Maybe. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I got to be honest with you too. I'm getting a little nervous about having to pause after this book.
We're following the reading guide.
No, I know we are. I know we've committed, and that is what we're going to do. But right now, the thought of walking away from Lance is really bothering me. Although, hang on. Maybe we don't walk away from Lance because Ruthless Boys is only 5 years before this.
Correct. So we may, that might be the through line, right?
So Lance would be at Zodiac. He would still be a student. Mm-hmm. He'd be like a junior.
And that's going to be Clara's story, right? Like, we're going to get Clara's.
I think it will. Yes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Any other thoughts? Any feelings?
No, it's bedtime.
Okay.
It's late for those of you who are joining us when you're hearing it in the future, but
there's nobody joining us right now. This is unfortunately not a radio show.
I'm tired.
Live. Okay. Well, we'll be back next week with part 2, which will be chapters 11 through 20, I believe, is the next set of chapters.
21, maybe?
21. And that will be next Friday. Follow us on the Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, at the Story Is Pod, on all platforms. Please let us know your thoughts, and if you're liking this series so far. We are absolutely, I'm loving it. I'm struggling to put it down.
Yeah. It's great.
Amanda disagrees.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I am enjoying it. The TBR is long though, and this makes me nervous. The volume of books that we have ahead of us.
Okay. I'm surprised that you're struggling with this because of the way we're chunking it. I thought that would make it easier for you to read other stuff, I mean. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go and have a small existential crisis. But until next time, go read your book.
Bye.